somebody in the Discord, I didn't see whose name it was, but they asked if we got any good Prime Day deals. So I was just kind of scouring through and seeing if there was anything good.
Huh. I didn't even bother.
Yeah, I've been so disappointed
Prime Days
by
in
it.
October?
I think so.
All the time now.
Yeah, I think there's like 2 or 3 of them a year.
Oh, it kind of loses its pizzazz, huh?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, 100% it does.
I'm going to be honest with you, like not in an arrogant way, but nowadays I'm at the point in my life where within reason, obviously, if there's something I need,
Just go buy it.
I just get it.
Right.
Yeah, a lot of the time you're like, I don't know. Occasionally there's like good sales, but a lot of the time it's just like, oh, it's 10% off. And it's like, it's nice, but it doesn't really move the needle for me. Like if I want something, I wanted it at full price. I don't know,
feel like it hits more people on the impulse purchase.
For sure. You see like, oh, this is such a good deal. But I rarely shop like that.
Oh.
Normally I'm much
you
more
said this was this is like an after show question?
Yeah, it could be an after show question.
Let's dive into in the after show. I've got some theories about this.
Okay.
And it gets conspiracy theories about this.
Want to talk about how they raise prices just to slash them?
That's exactly what it is.
We can get into that. I like that.
The Cam Tools does that.
Yeah, what's up, Joe? We are all doing very well this week, it seems like.
Amazon Prime Day question from Discord. Cool. I wrote it down to make sure we get to it.
Sweet.
Anything else we need to cover?
I don't think so. Yeah, no, pretty good.
All right. Well, let's go live. Let's get after it.
All right. Well, we're already live, so should we just roll the intro?
What order are we going to read in? So we're not talking over each other.
KM Tools,
in
WTB,
order,
and then Gorilla Glue.
In order of when they signed on?
Yeah,
sounds like a plan.
Sweet.
All right. Well,
Joe said he talked to Bill on Saturday.
Oh, nice. What is that?
Is that an oil can?
No,
Looks like it.
Beer can.
Cool.
Oh, LFG, go time.
I didn't know you were drinking beer, so I would have grabbed a beer. I got so many left over from the wedding.
Oh, I
After
bet.
show, my friend.
Yeah, true.
Let's get after it. Welcome to Off the Cut.
Dude, I haven't touched any wood in a long time.
And that's why it's covered in plastic.
Oh, man.
Some X-rated content there.
I don't care how long it is.
Thoroughly excited.
Great for the pocketbook, bad for the environment.
Oh, I'm number 3.
I like it.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
I'm glad we got the explicit out of the way early.
If I'm going to put money into this, it's going to be great. And I guarantee it.
Don't forget to spend your Urkel bucks.
That was super easy.
Get it? You just cracked into Off the Cut episode 1. Had a brain fart. Off the Cut episode 185 for Tuesday, October 7th, 2025. Where the only thing crispier than this blueberry pomegranate bubbly seltzer water is the fine selection of tools over at kmtools.com.
That's right. KM Tools is your premier spot to buy woodworking tools online. And every single tool in the store is either designed by Jonathan and his team, or it's stuff that they actually use in their own workshops, which means it's not just a bunch of cheap crap with the best margins. And I don't know, there's a warm, fuzzy feeling you get when you're shopping at KM Tools because every single purchase goes to support the Katz Moses Woodworkers with Disabilities Fund that puts tools in the hands of people who need them. I actually haven't been on KM Tools lately. I know he's got the new sharpening jig. Oh, yeah. I know he's got the new wall mount stuff. Does he have anything
vertical
else?
Panel jig with
panel
from
jig.
Jason. Jason came out with that with him.
Yeah.
Ooh, I don't think I've seen that. The vertical panel jig? For what?
Oh, yeah.
How's it work?
You got to look at the plywood that he used on it. It's this really slick. It's actually used in the concrete industry. It has this like really neat laminate on. It's like a hexagonal laminate on it.
Hold on. I'm on kmtools.com right now. Is it in the new arrival section?
It should be at the top. It's like the second
Probably.
panel over.
Why am I not seeing this? What's wrong with my brain?
It's like the universal table saw jig or something. I don't know what it's
Oh, there it is. Okay. I see it. Ooh.
pretty slick, huh?
That is cool plywood. You know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of that steel diamond plate stuff that you can get.
Ooh, yeah.
It's like that in plywood form. Very
It's
cool.
slick.
It's like a manly pattern.
Yeah, it is it's a very masculine pattern. I would love to do like a tabletop in that, or maybe like the back of a workbench or something like that, like a pegboard. I think that would look really good.
Now you're talking.
Well, in addition to having a really cool universal table saw jig available for pre-sale right now on kmtools.com, he also gives us $50 to give away to one lucky patron every single month. And in order to enter to win that, all you got to do is sign up over at patreon.com/offthecutpodcast, and you're automatically entered to win. I believe, correct me if I'm wrong here, but the higher Patreon tiers get more entries in the draw. Is that how it works?
Right.
Yes. There's a little incentive. And in addition to the monthly drawing, you also get access to the bonus show, the after show, whatever you want to call it. But it's a whole separate podcast that we do where we get a little loose. Might even drink a couple beers tonight while we do it.
Oh, we'll see. We'll see.
Yeah.
I was going to say, I had a segue. Well, speaking of giveaways, our good buddy and
That's a good
previous guest.
Yes. Check out last week's episode where we had Bill Burkle on. Very fascinating guest.
Right. Bill Burkle
Great
from
conversation.
WTB Woodworking has built up an incredible woodworking store. And he wants you to know that on Saturday, October 25th, from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m., he's having a 1-year anniversary extravaganza and maker meetup.
Yep.
Going to be all sorts of wild stuff there. First off, he told us last week, spilled the beans on this, that he's going to be raffling off a Fuji Spray Mini Mite 5.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. I was looking at
That's
that on
slick.
his website. It's very sick.
Yeah. And he's also running a huge SawStop giveaway right now over at wtbwoodworking.com/giveaway. So you can pick up the several $100 Revolution miter gauge,
So cool.
SawStop Sustainer package, and a SawStop hoodie. He's got it all, man. Like, seriously, last week was so neat to be able to talk to Bill. Really, if you haven't listened to last week's episode, and like,
You really
should.
should.
You want to see how like someone builds up a retail store.
Yeah.
It ain't overnight.
It's actually a really cool story of how he got there. It's like the Etsy store led him to making slabs. And I think the craziest thing that he told us last week was that he has a whole automated system for cutting slabs of wood and then measuring it, taking pictures of it, and setting it up as a listing on the website. I thought that was by far the coolest thing that he said.
It's like a library card catalog.
Yeah. Because, by the way, Bill sells live edge slabs right on his website, and you can see them. You can get measurements on them. It's fantastic.
Hey, and did you know, speaking of those slabs, he's giving out 50% off all the in-store slabs during that extravaganza?
No, I did not know that. And that's a big savings. I mean, I can understand. I assume shipping a slab like that must be very expensive.
Yeah. It's only in store, but
UPS guy loves them.
Yeah, true.
You got to stick to good woodworking stores, if you know what I mean. If you catch my drift,
is that a transition?
It sure is.
Well, whenever you're working on a project in the shop and you're putting in those hours of efforts, cutting, sanding, measuring, the last thing you want is for your project to come apart because the glue didn't hold. So that's why we keep Gorilla Glue on the bench.
Heck yeah.
It's non-foaming, cleans up with water, and dries to a natural color. And of course, there's the reliable Gorilla strength that I can always trust. The bond is actually stronger than the wood itself. I've heard that a lot, that the bond is actually stronger than the wood itself. We were at the at Lowe's over the weekend, and we're picking up some other stuff. And I noticed that they have a Gorilla Glue wall repair. It's just a drywall repair that you can use.
Oh, cool.
It's like the mesh with the.
No, it's just the putty. Like it's a little tub of the putty ready to go. It's heavy duty, strong, durable. Works great on walls, ceilings, holes. Like filling in all those little screw holes and stuff.
Oh, is it like
is
it kind of like a spackle?
Yeah, spackle. That's right.
Oh, okay, cool.
Right on.
So they call it wall repair.
Yeah.
But, so we got like a couple little spots that are on the bottom baseboards and everything around that area we wanted to fix up. So we got a thing of it, spread it on. Sure enough, paintable within 15 minutes, dry, smooth, just a little sanding. No cracks, no shrinking. It was great.
I'm a late
I
converter to spackle. I used to use wood filler a lot, especially on trim and stuff like that. But I've switched, and even like you're saying, like small dings and dents in drywall, I go spackle now instead of mixing up a little bit of plaster. It's honestly much easier to use.
What's the difference?
Spackle's harder when it dries, I think.
Yeah, it dries more like a rock.
And smooth.
It almost turns into drywall itself.
Yeah.
So like with wood filler, it's got like little bits of wood
and texture
usually mixed in there. You had to give it texture and consistency. And so, spackle is kind of the same. It's made out of the same material as drywall, so that whenever it dries, it just blends in.
Yeah.
But
as long as you
they also
feather
make
it
the wood
out
filler.
or whatnot.
Yeah, you feather it out. The textured walls, you got to kind of be a little more choosy, and you got to add that texture back in. But
up here in the Northeast, we don't have to worry about that, thankfully.
I know. I feel like down here we're the only ones that have the textured walls, but we get a lot of movement, so I suppose that's why. But they also make the wood filler, as you mentioned.
Mm-hmm.
It's definitely a go-to for strong, durable repairs and paintable, stainable. Yeah, long-lasting, professional look.
Oh yeah.
Gorilla Glue is strong enough for the pros and easy enough for the beginner. Regardless of the user or the job, every bond is built by you and backed by Gorilla.
Heck.
Should we make gorilla noises at the end of this ad read?
Oh, that would be sweet if we had a gorilla thing.
Yeah, we should. Oh, let's get some gorilla sound effects for next week.
That would be nuts. That would be nuts. But yeah, I do have one sound effect for us.
All right. Time.
It is time. Now, usually you would assume that I play that song, that I'm all ready to go with the giveaway. And you would be right. And I definitely was not pausing there to pull up the Excel file that does it all for us.
And I'm not going to give you any extra time or anything. It's not like we're going to sit here and banter back and forth for a few minutes and give you any more buffer.
No.
You better have it ready. I hope
No, we are not good at stalling on this podcast.
No, we're absolutely not stalling whatsoever. Because this month's giveaway of the Cat's Moses KMTools.com $50 gift card is none other than Mark Lohndorf.
Congratulations, Mark.
Probably butchering. Probably butchering that, Mark. Yeah, hey, got it in early. Probably butchering that, Mark. So my apologies. I will get you connected to Jonathan and Mark over at camtools.com, and they'll get that gift card sent your way so you can pick up whatever you would like.
Will the first line of that email be, Mark, I would like to introduce you to Mark?
Oh, it's spelled differently, though.
Spelled
with a K and not a C. Yeah.
Damn. So close.
That still works.
Yeah,
Keith Johnson just said Gorilla Glue is Jane Goodall approved. I don't know why, but I find that very funny.
Jane Goodall. Hey, she had a new documentary on Netflix. I hadn't watched it yet.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Wouldn't that actually be wild, though, if Gorilla Glue put that on their bottle?
Jane Goodall approved. I mean, that would be... I wonder if Jane Goodall has a podcast that they also sponsor.
Well, they might want to give it a little bit of time, considering she just passed away.
Oh my God, yeah, she died like 6 days ago. Oh,
yeah.
Really?
Deric, you could have told me that before I started making a bunch of jokes.
Yeah, Keith said she's dead, so she doesn't care. He's brutal over there. Oh, that's too bad. That is too bad. Still, like, I was already spitballing podcast names for Jane Goodall. You have Monkeying Around.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
It's Bananas.
It's Bananas.
Beyond the Grave.
Beyond the Grave.
Yeah, that was good.
This
A little
is terrible. This is terrible. we're terrible people, but
Hey,
hey,
she lived into her 90s. She lived a great life. Did a
That
lot
was a
of
good life. And she got to hang out with a lot of monkeys, so
That's right.
it's pretty
so like
awesome.
there are a lot of
Nice.
folks that are that age, like Jane Goodall,
Mhm.
David
Eastwood.
Attenborough, Clint Eastwood,
Yeah.
pioneers in the animal education space. Do people just not do that anymore? Or is it just not cool?
Well, I mean,
Oh.
like, Steve Irwin tried doing it for a long time, but then like the
That's
stingray
true.
took him out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, the animals don't like it so much. They
They
rebel
don't.
at a certain point. No, that's a good question. I wonder, is anybody doing like an independent version of that on YouTube?
Oh, I bet. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I know Irwin's kids continue to do stuff.
Yeah,
Like, they
Yeah.
just have their own social stuff.
Yeah, true. I saw a guy who would like go out in the Florida Everglades and just like pick up snakes and crocodiles and stuff like that. Crazy bugs that he found. It was kind of fun to watch his. I think there were TikTok videos where I watched them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you're there mostly for like, I just want to see this guy get bitten and stung and
I want to see the wild stuff.
Yeah, 100%.
yeah.
Although I do find myself every once in a while going down a rabbit hole where I'll watch like 20 like 2-minute videos of people removing beehives or something like that.
Hey, you gotta
And
talk to
then
Corey
I kind
about
of got my
that.
fill and I move on.
Yeah.
Corey's
you-
probably like, save the bees, save the bees.
That is kind of the nice thing about the internet is you can go down these little mini rabbit holes and you're like, okay, I've consumed all the content I need about bees, and you just move on to the next thing.
Yeah, go to bees, go to pineapples, go to making your own cheese in your basement and do whatever you want.
There's a lot of different avenues you can go down. That's the beautiful thing about the internet.
Then you're figuring out how to make a pineapple pizza. It all ties together.
Oh, where do you guys stand on pineapple pizza? Because I know this is a controversial subject.
I don't personally like it, but like
Okay.
my son does, so to
Mhm.
each his own, I say.
I think most households are divided.
Yeah. See, here's the thing. Like, if I don't order pizza often, so if
Mhm.
I do, it's want like a good, just whatever pizza. Now, if I'm at like say we're at you go to a friend's house or whatever, they're watching a game and there's 6 different pizzas. One of them pineapple pizza. Oh yeah, I'm absolutely grabbing a slice.
Yeah, that's true. Like if I'm somewhere like that where there's a bunch of different ones, I'm gonna try a bunch of different
Yeah,
things.
yeah.
I'm not gonna eat just the same thing. I'm gonna eat like because I like the variety. You're right. Yeah, at those
But I
situations.
wouldn't
But if I'm
order
ordering
the
myself,
pineapple.
yeah, I'm not ordering.
Interesting. Interesting. I've ordered a pineapple pizza before. I'm not ashamed to admit it. I've done it.
A
And
whole
I'll probably
gutter
do it
pie?
again. A
With
whole
ham
pie.
or pepperoni or anything? Or
Yeah,
just
I
pineapple?
like the Hawaiian. I go
You get the
bacon,
saltiness.
bacon or ham, pepperoni, pineapple. Good combo.
Yeah. Okay.
I've heard it's really good with like a hot honey.
Oh yeah, I could see that. I could see that.
I have a theory, and it kind of it dates back to the early 2000s. Remember when the dairy industry conned our government into
Running ads for
making
them nonstop.
yes.
All the God milk ads and stuff like that. Yeah,
I'm
it's true.
convinced that the hot honey market in the was it tahine or tagine, like
Yeah.
chili, salt stuff that
Yeah.
I'm convinced that both of those food products are in cahoots and just have endless marketing dollars right now. Because this stuff's been around for forever. Why are we just now making it popular?
Yeah, I mean that's a good point.
Well, I
Things
think
come
it's
in
'cause,
waves.
Like the tahine one, I think they got bought out by a bigger company. And
Oh, that's
the
why you're
bigger
seeing it?
company came along and was like, "We're going to push this brand." 'Cause it's
I
got, like, an
know
underground thing.
what that's.
Yeah.
I've seen that stuff around. I've never seen any ads for it, and that might just be me as a Canadian, like I don't know, getting different ads than you guys down south. Certain
no.
seasonings
Down here.
don't play as well up here.
I can
I'm
see
not
that.
saying like the advertising. I'm just saying like you go to a cocktail bar, like they're like, oh, we put tahine on the rim or whatever. You go to I'm going to the grocery store getting cilantro, and I'm like, why is there mini bottles of tahine in the produce section?
See, I'm
thinking
gonna do the world's worst improv thing here and say I have not had that experience ever. I'd never see
No?
that stuff around. So it must be like a I don't know, regional thing.
Yeah, maybe it's a
You keep
regional.
coming further south, it gets more. Like we
Yeah,
have tahini
yeah.
chips and like
Yeah.
tahini flavored seltzer waters and
Really?
tahini flavored like, you know, mixers for your cocktails.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
like it's all over.
It
down here.
seems kind of like, Central American type of
Yeah.
seasoning.
It's a spice for
Yeah.
sure. My wife loves it. She loves spicy stuff, and that like she discovered it like a year and a half ago, and she just loves it. She gets
Interesting.
like there's little gummies that she gets, just little like candy gummies that are tahini.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. I look
Everything's
forward to
in
that next time I'm in
gummy
the
form.
US.
Yeah. I don't know. Well, anyway, enough conspiracies aside. You guys have been doing anything fun recently? I know Zach, well, you had your wedding. We didn't talk
Mhm.
about that.
Yeah, we
last
didn't
week.
talk about
That's
that.
right.
Yeah.
How'd
I've been
that
working on
go?
it's good. Yeah, it was a lot of fun, a lot of work, a lot of like last minute stuff. Like, we got like so we had like signature cocktails that
Yeah.
we did,
Nice.
as most basic millennials do. And one of them called for bourbon, which I guess
That was Sophie's, wasn't it?
yeah, mine was a margarita. Hers was
Nice.
a paper plane.
Ooh,
Which
great drink.
yeah, she loves the paper planes. But yeah, so we couldn't find bourbon. So apparently, I guess because of the whole trade war thing or whatever, no
Mhm.
Canadian liquor stores stock bourbon anymore.
Oh,
That's right.
whiskey is close enough. I mean,
Whiskey is close enough, but
Yeah.
when you're when you're 30 minutes out from all the guests arriving and you realize you don't have any bourbon on hand because the liquor store didn't include your bourbon in the order. So there was a lot of little things like that, like running
Okay.
out at the last minute. But once the actual, I don't know, the event got underway, it was fantastic. It was
Yeah.
a great time.
Nice.
Stayed up late into the night,
You
Yeah.
realize that stuff that you guys have been planning for months and months, you're like, yeah, it didn't matter at all.
Yeah. A lot of things like
It's the
that.
same way.
There were a lot of like little details where we were like, oh, we have like, this thing planned. Some of them happened and some of them got forgotten about. It was, the important thing is you have all your favorite people all in one
Right.
place. And you have a good time
Right.
celebrating.
Right.
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
You know, it's funny. Like we now share an anniversary week because mine was on the 1st.
Yeah.
I thought that was kind of funny.
Oh,
you guys should
we share,
do
you mean.
anniversary
Yeah.
trips.
Yeah. So Sophie and I were talking about this. Our anniversary that we've celebrated for the last decade is now gone. It's
Oh,
superseded
Ooh.
by the
Your
marriage.
dating anniversary.
The dating
See,
anniversary.
my wedding anniversary is our first date anniversary, so it's all
that's so
one.
smart. That's so smart. But did you reset the clock when you got married?
We celebrated like this year we celebrated our 1820. So it's 18 years of marriage, 20 years of dating.
Okay. So you do keep track like that, or did like if you're talking to your wife, will you say this year's 1820?
Yeah.
Okay.
I like that. That's cool.
Yeah.
Makes it easy.
Maybe
I
so.
didn't want
Yeah.
her to remember 2 dates, so that's why I suggested it. She thought it was romantic, so win-win.
Awesome.
Yeah. Both win. Yeah, see, we still celebrate our dating anniversary or whatever, but it's more just like, we go out to dinner and just be like, oh, you remember when we first started dating and this, and like, it's,
Yeah.
it's kind of fun to rehash old memories and stuff like that. Look at old pictures and be like, oh my God, we're old now.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Definitely having a little bit of that. I had to go through all the pictures and see. I had Bryson out. Everybody knows him as the one-time podcast guest, and he was our photographer for the event. So he just gave me. He's like, I shot like 8,000 photos, and here they all are. Which
you probably got a better deal that way too.
Yes, definitely. But most photographers will be like, here's the ones that we think are best. We took 8,000 photos. Here's like the 30 best ones. I think that I assume that's how it works with most photographers, right? Whereas he's giving me like all the raw files and like, hey, have at it. Like, take whatever you want. So
I know a lot of photographers will actually charge you more if you want the raw files.
Well, a lot of photographers just like won't even do it. It's a faux pas. You're like not allowed to ask for the raws.
Yeah, because they might have stuff that are things that are blurry or just like, the ISO's cranked up too high and stuff like that.
Yeah, and also like I don't think you want to give the the client the ability to edit a photo to the point where it looks like crap, and then you say
Yeah.
like this is not representative
So-and-so
of
did
my
this.
work. Because
Yeah,
I think being a photographer these days is like, it's not only is it the on-site knowing how to operate the camera, knowing how to find the angles, but it's also how you like post-process all of your work
Yeah.
afterwards
Oh, yeah.
too. Like that's so much of the skill set.
And like most people would be just perfectly happy throwing it into like, I don't know, Instagram and
Yeah.
looking and then thumbing through their filters and being like,
Yeah.
that's close enough.
Yeah,
Right.
I'll throw on the Melbourne filter and call it a
Right.
life. Yeah,
jack it up to 100 so everybody looks like they got terribly sunburned, but the
Yes.
flowers pop.
yeah, exactly.
But I mean, I think it's no different than like, I mean, I've had this, Zach. I know you've had it. A brand's like, go shoot a bunch of raw footage and then just send it to us and we'll edit it into a video. And it's like,
Oh, that's always scary.
can we not do that?
Yeah. For a couple of reasons. Like one, I don't want people seeing how the sausage is made and seeing how often I stumble over all my words. It's like, no, I like to be able to control the edit and give you a very clean output where I look polished and perfect.
Right. Or it's just like, okay, I pressed, record on the camera, but it's like the camera's shaking a little bit and I just stand there for a minute until it stops shaking. And then I start doing whatever I'm doing. Like,
Yeah.
I don't want them to include that or something. Like, why
Yeah.
is the camera shaking?
Yeah. So true.
Have you gotten used to wearing the ring yet, or is it still weird?
I'm getting used to it. It's the thing that I think I notice it the most is like when I'm working.
Yes.
Because the metal will like bang against stuff. I'll be holding a tool and there'll be like a little clink clink sound on the tool and stuff like that. So
It's kind of nice.
Yeah, it is kind of nice. It's a good, I don't know, you can fidget with it when you're bored,
Oh.
when you're feeling a little nervous or whatever.
Doing one of these and spin it around.
Yeah, exactly.
good
So
move.
that part of it, I do kind of like. It's like having a fidget spinner on your finger at all times.
What metal did you go with? I got tungsten for mine. It's heavy.
Yeah, mine's tungsten as well. It's tungsten and then gold coated on the outside.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, we'll see how the gold holds up. So far, pretty good.
Right.
I don't know what is mine titanium. Maybe it's lighter.
Okay,
I think.
titanium's light.
I think that's what I got. Yeah.
There was another type of metal that I was looking at wedding bands that they seem to be pushing a lot. Hold on, I'm going to try and
I
pull
don't
it
know.
up.
Maybe if you say it, I would be like, oh, that's what I have.
Gallium?
Started with a P, I think.
Oh.
Obviously not platinum, but it's maybe. Hold on.
Plastic.
Guys, buy me some time with some.
Mine was pretty
stalling.
cheap because I really don't wear my metal one other than like dates or whatnot. Because I found like when I went to the gym, if I would like grab like weights and stuff like that, it was like the knurling would just absolutely hack up the ring so quick, and it was also annoying.
Yeah.
So I just use the silicone ones.
Yeah.
But if you get like gas or like finish or like solvents on it, like if you're like paint thinner or whatever, whoosh, they like blow up. They'll be like the
Really?
size of like, oh yeah, they'll turn into like huge, like 2-inch diameter, and they'll just fall right off your finger.
Okay. Will it take
I
your
went
finger
to-
with it, or?
No.
No,
Okay.
it'll break first.
Okay.
I went to the silicone ones a few years back as well, just because like I didn't want to get it caught on a tool or anything. And
For
then
sure.
rip my finger off.
Yeah.
That was part of my thought as well. But then I also got thinking, if my hand's close enough to a tool
To get that's where it's at.
that the ring is going to get caught on it,
Yeah.
I've got another problem, right?
The one I've seen is like mechanics where they'll be working on a car and the ring will like short out an electrical circuit, and then you get a really nasty burn right on the base of your finger, which could be bad. So sorry, Deric, did you say the new metal I was seeing a lot was tantalum? Is that what you said?
Oh no.
Okay.
Never
Yeah, I
heard
saw
of
that on quite a few different. It costs significantly more, so I just ended up
I thought
doing
it started with a P.
Yeah, I thought
Plutonium?
it did, but no. Plutonium will be sick.
Plutonium.
Great way to get finger cancer, I think.
I don't know. I could have sworn mine was. I don't know.
I could see
whatever.
titanium.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tantalum. Okay,
Tantalum.
I've seen that one. Tungsten. There's a lot of really cool ones you can get. Like,
Yeah.
they're all over the place.
Yeah. I think
Also, the one thing I liked about the tungsten is it does not mar up at all. Like, it's so solid.
super hard. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
mine's
don't
not that
know.
hard.
Yeah. I'm sorry. I'm just looking up the tantalum. High melting point, extreme corrosion resistance, and electrical conductivity. Oh, all right. Was tungsten electrically conductive?
I don't know.
I don't think so.
You can get a ring made out of a superconductor. Did you know that?
No, I didn't.
Yeah, I don't know why you'd want to do it, but you can. Seems expensive for no reason.
I mean, isn't that the whole point of jewelry?
Yeah, that's true. Well, since you're back now that you don't have to plan the wedding and stuff, you get started on any exciting projects and whatnot now.
Well, I've been working on my new car a lot over the past little bit, so I've started kind of poking away at that.
Did you film any of it?
Not yet. I'm trying to think about how I could do a video, but I feel like there's a lot of boring stuff that won't make for good content that I should take care of first. And then I can get into, because there's like some mechanical issues that I need to take care of with the car. And I don't know that that's super exciting content, but then when I get into the customizing it and maybe adding electronics and stuff like that, then I think there's more room for content. So kind of my plan is now take care of all the issues I can find. And trust me, there's a lot of them. And then once that's all sorted, then I can think about how I can start integrating it into some content.
Is it going to be a separate channel content, or are you blowing off a whole new one?
I don't know. I think I might try and do one video on the main channel
it goes.
and see how it performs. That's kind of my
enough.
plan right now. Because honestly, I don't know if I have the energy for 2 channels.
I think as long as that's kind of a similar format where you kind of like introduce something that we all know, talk about like how to make it better and like the process behind it. I think that format would wade well. I mean,
yeah, my plan would basically be to take the same formula that I apply to consumer electronics and apply it to the car. So like, here's my pain points, here's the way I modernize them, and now look at the results.
Right.
Video over.
That makes sense. Makes sense.
And then
I think that'd be slick, and it would definitely it would hit on the stuff we all did when we were teenagers, when like you had your first car and you're like, it'd be so sick if I could do this. And like, dude, now you actually have the skills to like 3D model this stuff and like create custom parts. Like, that's awesome.
Dude, anybody who has an old car that they're working on needs to go get a 3D scanner and a 3D printer, because I've been just printing up a storm of all these little doodads and stuff like that. Like, this is a little black grommet that's like in the convertible compartment that like seals up the rear shocks.
Sure.
One side of the car had it, the other side of the car didn't have it. So, set of calipers and a little bit of modeling, and then I had one that
75 cents.
Yeah, and I 3D printed it in TPU, so it's nice and soft. And now it's like I'm just going all over the car with a set of calipers. Like, oh, I could make that. And like all these little parts that are broken on it or missing. They're so easy to recreate now.
I had like a little camping chair. Like, it's like these ones that like bungee cords. You like tuck it in these little metal frame or whatever. Well, one of those little plastic retainer clip broke this weekend, and my wife was like, "Oh, well, I guess we'll just have to buy a new one." I'm just like, "No, I'll take it home."
Wait. Let me get my calipers.
Yeah, no. It took me 5 minutes to get, basically, I just took one of the other legs apart, modeled the thing out. It's not identical, but it's hidden inside the chair, and like it holds the bungee cord. Who cares? Save the chair.
Totally.
And it was like 4 grams of filament or something like that.
Again, the car I'm working on has like somebody installed a sound system in it at a certain point, did a horrible job, and there's all this like crappy wiring throughout the car, and all the old wiring is not like, it's kind of, there's like these channels and stuff for routing the wire inside the car, and that they're all like pulled out of that and just left lackadaisically everywhere. So I'm modeling these little clips that I can install in hidden places and like organize the wires and stuff like that. It's like all these little detail things are just so much more accessible when you have a 3D printer.
And then you don't have to think like, oh, well, I'm going to go online. What do I call this piece? How would I search for this? Oh,
100%.
$15 to ship.
Dude, I had to buy some new seals for the windows, like little gasket that sits
Oh,
between
yeah.
the door and the window itself. They're all
Probably $100.
chunked up and yeah, exactly. Each one, $100. I had to
That's
get
what I'm
four,
saying.
$400. It's like,
Right.
ugh.
Like,
So
what are we doing here? What are we
I
doing?
know. It's the old car tax.
But are you having fun with it? That's the real question.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I'm getting a little overwhelmed. You have this list of, I feel like every time I fix one thing, it's like every time I'm in the car and I'm like, oh, how's this work? How's this work? It's like, oh, that piece is missing, that piece is missing. The list keeps growing of all the things that I need to do to it, but it's also very satisfying to be like, okay, I fixed that one. Okay, this one I fixed. This is, I just got to order that part in order to fix this one. And so that
Now, was
part
it
is
in the
very satisfying.
garage?
No, it's in the driveway.
I was gonna say, oh, that's because that sucks if you're like working on something where you're like, oh, I have to make sure I can close the door.
100%, 100%. I did buy like a nice cover for it. So, and I mean, look, the golden rule of owning a convertible is that you just don't lock the doors, because I would much rather somebody be able to open the door rather than smash a window or cut the top in order to get something inside of it. It's like, if you see anything in that car that you want enough to break into it, just go ahead and take it.
Oh, I'd never heard of that. Is that like a Jeep thing too then?
I think anything with a soft top, it's like, just leave the doors open, because if somebody wants to break in, it's it's going to be so much cheaper to just lose whatever they want than to repair the roof.
Oh, like if somebody just takes a bourbon blade from camtools.com and slashes it open.
Yeah.
But see, then doesn't the same logic apply with any other car? If somebody wants what's in there, why would you ever lock your car?
Yeah. I mean, I grew up in bad neighborhoods, so it's been drilled into my head that you do not leave anything in the car of value. It's like everything in the car comes in with me. The only thing I leave in there is like grocery bags. That's it.
Right. But even then, like, would you leave your car unlocked?
Yeah, I mean, I would. Honestly, I would. I do lock my car as a, I don't know, as like general habit. But if I left it unlocked, I wouldn't trip it. But like if I came home and was like, oh, the car was unlocked, I wouldn't be like, oh my god.
Yeah. Oh, right, because I don't keep anything in there.
Yeah.
See, I lock my doors, but because the last neighborhood we lived in, we had street youths, kids that would roam the neighborhood at night, and they would go around the doors and they would just check the doors. If it was unlocked, they would go in the car, and if it wasn't unlocked, they'd move on. Like, they didn't bother breaking in. But the ones that they got into, they turned those cars over inside and out, like opened everything, pulled everything out. It was a huge mess, and we had it happen once, and it was just like, there was nothing of value, like get to anything, but it was just a pain in the ass.
Yeah.
But this is what happened. It was like 3 days before Mandy and I went on our honeymoon last year. Both of our cars got broken into. They smashed our windows and took nothing.
Yeah. Right. I mean,
there
look,
were gift cards in like the center console. They went through the center console and they didn't take them.
That's crazy.
Like, you can't win.
Maybe you came out right after they did it. Like, I know one time I went out to my truck and there was a screwdriver jammed between the window and the little seal there. Like they were trying to open or something. Yeah. And it was just left there. So I think I came out while they were doing it and they ran off.
Wow.
People suck.
Yeah, people do suck. I mean, look, you can't, there's nothing, I don't know. Bad stuff happens. Bad people exist. You can make all the plans in the world, but somebody still might just jam a screwdriver into your vehicle.
That's right.
What are you gonna do? What's the first upgrade you're excited to do for this thing? Like the first, like, ooh, I want to modernize this, reinvent this, like make a better blank.
I think the one that I want to do the most is like this.
Well, Underglow.
Too old for that.
No, I want to do. NOS. I want to do like the sound system, but then also I have this idea where I don't want it to look. I want it to look period correct. I want it to look like it did in the 90s. So I'm thinking to create some sort of mount that I can integrate into the dash where I can just attach my phone with the MagSafe, magnets.
Oh, yeah.
But it
And then
looks
my
like built
phone
in.
kind of becomes the Android Auto Apple
Nice.
CarPlay head unit. And then it connects
Oh.
wirelessly via Bluetooth to the speakers. So I'll redo the speakers and the subwoofer. I probably will have a small subwoofer. Like,
No, small fun. As
yeah,
long as you're
like
not thumping down the street.
no, within keeping the rest of the car. I don't want to like
Yeah.
one of those crazy overpowered ones. But
Yeah,
with
you
old
get-
cars, you don't realize how spoiled we are with new cars. Like the sound
Yeah.
systems are generally really good, and even like a base Honda Civic still got a
Mhm.
great sound system compared to like a really good '90s car.
Oh, yeah.
So the speaker system definitely needs an overhaul.
Yeah, my first truck had a left and a right speaker, and that was it.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they were probably made out of paper.
Yes, definitely.
Genuine.
That's awesome.
Mopar.
Though. That'd be fun.
Yeah, I'm trying to think what else. I'm gonna replace all the bulbs with LED bulbs. I think.
Oh, yeah.
Do a whole bunch of little things like that.
You got to do
Your
the
little phone
HI.
integration. Are you going to make that look like it's period correct? Like if you didn't know better, you'd think it's just part of the car as it came.
That's my plan is to have it be like as smooth and as seamless as possible.
That'll be nice.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Again, having a 3D printer is so good. I think at some point I'm gonna have to get out there and just like scan most of the interior so I can start printing little bits and bobs for it.
I've seen that in my feed actually. Ironically, like earlier today, somebody was scanning their Dodge Ram, like the dash of it, and they were 3D printing up all these different things that they were putting on it.
Yeah, so cool.
Are you gonna get fuzzy dice?
No fuzzy dice. It's definitely not.
Hula
Although if
dancer.
you could print them, that'd be interesting.
Yeah, true. You probably could print them.
Yeah.
I think at some point I'd like to paint the car, but that's like way down the road.
Do you need truck nuts?
No truck nuts.
I was actually talking to one of my buddies this weekend about this. Those like car painting places like Mako that they used to have in the
They'll do
early
it for like
2000s.
$500.
Yeah, right.
Are those places still around?
Yep.
I think so.
There's
yeah.
no way you're getting an even 4 out of 10 paint job.
No, I think
Have
it's
you
like
ever-
$500.
You ever used one of them or
No.
heard of anybody that's used them? All you do, you drop off your car and they just paint it. Like if you don't cover anything up, they paint over it. Like they
Oh,
only cover the
really?
windows. That's it. So like
Wow.
if you don't cover your your little decals and stuff like that, they just paint straight over them. And that's
wow.
all. They don't prime it really. I mean they prime it, but they don't treat the surface really in any particular way. So if it's dirty, it doesn't stick great. Like yeah, some of them are awful.
Well, I wonder like
Get what you pay for.
Oh, it's like going
Again-
to a paint car wash.
I was
Right.
thinking at some point I would like to have this car painted. I was like, I wonder if anywhere will give me a good price break if I like stripped it down. Like if I did if I removed all the bits and bob, all the emblems and stuff like
Mhm.
that. I sanded it. I did all that stuff. I don't mind doing that. I just don't have access to the facilities that it takes to properly paint a car.
Do all the Bondo work and everything ahead of time.
Yeah.
I mean, realistically speaking, I've never inquired. You take this car in. What would you expect to pay somebody?
I think
$3,000 to
it's
$5,000?
maybe a little more than that. I think these
Yeah,
days.
at least 5.
Yeah, I think
Okay.
5 to get anything halfway decent.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, are you assuming they're going to take the doors off and paint the door jambs and everything too?
Well, that's another. Yeah, it's like how deep do you go? I would assume the door jambs you would do, but then like engine bay and stuff like that. To do that properly, you got to take the engine out. There's no way anybody's doing that. So
Right.
there has to be a limit.
Do you remove all the interior carpets and have them paint underneath the carpet?
I don't think I would really care. I might actually do that and paint it with like a rust proofing material.
Oh,
And
okay.
then just put the carpets back in. You don't care because you never see under there, right? Like I would much rather it be all sealed up and good than be the right color. Like who cares about that?
Yeah, just make it black.
Yeah.
Now, if you're going to that level, are you then going to take all the carpets out and like put that Dynamat sound dampening stuff all over the place?
I mean, maybe I'm already in there, right?
All right.
So we'll see how
Cut down the road noise.
yeah. We'll see how the first video does.
Okay.
Get you some nice fancy carpets with some like inlays in them or something.
Yeah,
Custom.
yeah. Get some. Yeah, that'd be fun. That'd be very fun.
Just watch. this you put this video out and it does like 5x what your normal videos do.
I'm a car channel from then on. Tell me find the new thing, right?
No more game consoles.
We'll see. I don't know.
I mean, you always hear the whole thing on like YouTuber creators or whatever. It's like after a certain period of time, you do kind of have to reinvent yourself and become fresh, become new. I mean,
Yeah.
maybe this is a good avenue for you to do that.
Yeah, that's what I'm hoping. It'll, if anything, if it goes well, then it opens up a new avenue for making content.
You could transition pretty easily. I was watching Fast and the Furious and inspired by that PlayStation built into that one car, so I built it into my car. There you go.
Yeah.
Or figure out how to put a game console into your car, or like,
yeah.
Oh, that's definitely a possibility. Although, again, I don't know. An older classic car, I want to keep it relatively.
Yeah, this isn't Pimp My Ride, right?
Yeah, exactly. It's like, oh, I don't want to have 5 PlayStations in the headrest and stuff like that.
You just do it for the video and then rip it out. Make it look
that's
good.
true.
That's
true.
Yeah, just like what woodworkers do is they build all these shop projects and then never use them just because they want to make a video about it, right?
True.
Yeah. Well, Deric, what have you been up to, man? What's going on in your world?
I got to be honest. We got our big family trip coming up. Saturday morning, we fly out of town. We're going to Disney for the week.
Ooh.
Looking forward to it. But it's really like, I'm the type of person that if I've got a big thing coming up like that, the week before, I can't do anything. Like I'm paralyzed with like, I don't want to start anything or get into anything. So I'm just kind of like trying to do as many little things as I can and prepare as much as I can for it. But like, it's definitely got me like on pause right now. Like today I went out and I kind of like, I had this idea for shooting a couple little short, like fun, like Instagram things that I'll put out while I'm gone and just kind of see how they go. But, other than that, I just really haven't been doing much. I've been too focused on this trip coming up and it's just got me like on pause.
Yeah. So what
types and I'll have all that energy and I can just pour into stuff.
Is it all like the planning of what you're going to do while you're there?
Oh no, it's absolute like just bullshit fun stuff. Like I 3D printed, I have like a little one here, a bunch of like different blades for things. And I'm doing a 5-part can I cut it with plastic series? And I did a full size saw blade that I put in my circular saw and tested to see if I could cut wood with it. Yeah,
dude, that's funny.
But it'll be fun. Yeah,
I think I saw. Why can't I remember his name? John Malecki video where he cut pencils with paper on the saw blade.
Oh, really?
Like he just cut like circular pieces of paper, put them on his table saw, and he was able to use it to cut a pencil.
What?
Yeah.
Interesting.
I mean, it makes sense. It's friction, right?
Yeah. He went really slow, but
yeah, you'd have to go really slow.
Yeah.
Funny you mentioned John Malecki. He has commented on the last 3 of my Instagram shorts. Well, him or whoever's running his account, which I thought was really odd. Now, he doesn't follow me or anything, so it's weird that it's coming across his feed and he's decided to comment on them.
Are they performing well?
I think he commented on one of my latest videos too.
Oh yeah.
Latest Instagram posts.
It must be like his team must just be blitzing Instagram.
Yeah. That must be nice to be able to just like pay somebody to be you online all day and just leave positive comments everywhere.
Right. Yeah, it was nice to see. It was fun.
I mean, maybe he's doing it himself. I don't want to throw shade on the man. Not here to defend himself.
I remember back in the day when I was trying to grow Instagram, I would like, go, watch people's videos and leave comments. And I did it like as I would go like 25 minutes straight, watch the video, comment, watch video, comment, watch video, comment. Not just like thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up, but like actually leave like an insightful comment.
Yeah.
Dude, so often you would get like Instagram police. They'd be like, you've left too many comments. You're banned for a few hours.
True. I remember that. Yes, I had that same experience. I think the algorithm or whatever for detecting spam was not very finely tuned back in the day. Maybe it's still that way. I mean, honestly, if you sat on Instagram for an hour and just made comments, you might still get banned these days.
I do that all the time. Like every time I'll sit there. Oh, I don't say all the time. Like once or twice a week, I'll sit down and I'll do like you said, I'll sit there for like half an hour while we're just kind of watching TV, watch videos, scroll through, and leave comments.
Yeah,
Trying to be positive, especially like trying to seek out like smaller content creators and give them a little, you know, inspiration or whatever, or, you know, a little boost. And never have I been stopped by that. Although the podcast Instagram, the last couple videos I posted over there have been flagged, and it said, "Are you sure this isn't a paid promotional video? This feels like an ad." And I'm like,
really?
not an ad, but yeah,
Interesting.
weird. Yeah, just the last couple. That was weird.
I feel like Instagram is like the McDonald's ice cream machine. It's never working correctly.
That's absolutely true.
It's very funny. It's a relatively simple app. It's been around forever, but the amount of times where basic functionality just doesn't work on it or gets stuck in some sort of loop is honestly kind of astounding.
That's because it's run by Meta.
I guess, yeah. You'd think they would start from like a rock solid stable core and then build out from there. That's their, multi-billion-dollar company.
Well, they took the rock solid stable core that was Instagram and they jammed it into the USB port that is Meta upside down, and then now we're left with this.
It's true.
Every time I open it up, they're like, "We got this new feature." I'm like, "I don't want it. Like, just make the platform work."
Yeah.
Just came on there to watch a couple goofy videos and pass the time while I take care of business.
Right. Mm-hmm. I got a new thing that popped up today that said, "Hey, you can now add links to Instagram Reels." I was like, "Oh, 15 years later, great!"
Right?
Like,
yeah,
that's what are we doing here? Now, am I going to do it? No, because I don't care.
Oh, but you'll have somebody that'll ask you to do it.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I'm sure. Just today, when I posted a video for Festival, I posted it and I put like, paid promotion or whatever. And then they were like, you can't add a brand as a paid promotion if it's a paid promotion. Do you want to remove them? I'm like, no. No, I have to have it as
promotion.
A paid promotion. I don't know what the hell is going on.
See, this is what I'm talking about. It's you run into these weird little glitches, way more than you would ever think.
More than necessary.
It's terrible.
Sure. Mm-hmm. But what's the alternative? Shorts? YouTube Shorts?
I tried posting you want to hear a really annoying story?
You have shorts, Zach.
Huh?
You have shorts on your your YouTube channel.
Yeah, I posted one recently. So there was this guy who I think he still is, who's stealing a bunch of my content and posting it as shorts on TikTok. Nice. It's pretty impressive. He's grown his account to over 30,000 followers just by stealing my content. But okay, so this guy posted one of the videos and it has like, I don't know, a lot of views, like 1 million or 2 million views or something like that. So I was like, okay, well, why don't I post that same video on my, both on my TikTok account and also on my YouTube Shorts account.
Steal from the thief.
Yeah, steal from the thief. I was like, I know, it seems like it performs well. So I posted on my TikTok and it got like 6,000 views. And I think I posted it on my YouTube Shorts and it got like 20,000 views or something like that. So it's like, motherfucker, this guy's somehow more successful with my own content than I am.
Would you use the same caption and everything? Same hashtags and all that?
That I didn't. I should check and see. Yeah. But I don't even know that really matters that much these days, but maybe.
It would be funny if he like re-edited your stuff and then uploaded it, and then you literally just ripped off his re-edits.
Well, so he is, it's interesting. He is actually, and I'm assuming it's a he, maybe it's a she that's out there ripping off my content, but whoever they are re-editing my content, because one thing I noticed is they're taking the videos from my Facebook page, and Facebook videos are generally a little bit longer than 3 minutes because they need to be 3 minutes in order to be monetized.
They sure do.
TikTok and YouTube don't allow you to post anything longer than 3 minutes. So I was like, how is this guy doing this? Is he like cutting the video short? Is he... And so I went through it. He wasn't cutting them short. All the content was there. He wasn't cutting anything out of the middle of the videos. So I found out what he's doing is he's just playing the videos at like 105% speed.
Oh.
But in order to do that and have it not sound weird and robotic and high pitched was actually, I had to kind of like reverse engineer how he did it. And it's like, it's not a simple process. He's probably spending, 10 to 15 minutes per video in order to be able to re-upload them on these other services.
See, in Final Cut, you can speed things up and do this setting called pitch preserve.
Yes.
So I can do it, and it sounds pretty good. If you're under, I don't know, 150%, it's fine.
Yeah.
But if you get like 200 or 300%, then it gets like kind of muskratty, Alvin and the Chipmunks.
I did it in Premiere Pro, and it sounded like the pitch was preserved, but it sounded like I was speaking through a tin can.
Yeah,
it became very robotic and weird. So I had to export it. I had to like speed it up, export the audio into another program, clean it up, another Adobe program edition, clean it up there, then send it back to Premiere in order to get it sounding decent.
At the end of the day,
he's doing this as much as he's doing. He's probably got it all like automated now.
Maybe, yeah. I wonder if he's doing it for other creators as well, or
probably the same person who's running that obsessed woodworking thing.
It's funny. I was talking about that with our agent earlier today.
Did you have any update on that?
No, I just wanted to know if he knew what service the guy was using, and I don't think so.
Opus Clip.
No, I don't think so.
Oh, that's the one that everyone uses because the captions are all the same. Like as soon as you see like captions, I'm just like,
what you're using.
I know what you use for this.
Yeah.
Pump and dump, baby. Pump and dump
too.
What did you say, Derek?
I said they look awful too.
Oh, yeah, I tried it. Yeah, I tried it. Like did their trial, and I'm like, this is awful.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if it's just like especially bad for woodworking or kind of like build videos. But every time I try to use one of those clip generating websites, it's just unintelligible garbage.
Right.
Yeah.
Or it doesn't follow like a linear path or like make any logic. You're like, what?
Exactly. It's just like completely without context. And it's like, if you just drop somebody into watching this, they'd be completely confused and have no idea what's going on.
Yeah.
I ripped this apart and put it back together with CA glue. And that's how I modernized this. And you're like,
yeah. And the camera's moving around in weird ways. The captions are flying all over your screen. You're like, oh my God, who is this for? It's horrible.
People watch that crap, though. People watch that crap.
I guess, yeah.
Ugh. So, Derek, you're not really working on anything too crazy right now as you're getting prepped for the trip and whatnot?
Yeah. Like I said, I just can't focus on anything. So
Yeah.
I've just been kind of like, I let it go today and was like, I'll just focus on what I can focus on. And then hopefully whenever I get back, like I've had time to decompress and, like whenever you're on vacation, you're just in your mind, you're thinking about like all the different things you want to do whenever you get back.
Yeah.
You can't be on vacation mentally.
Yeah.
Exactly. And then I'll hit the ground running when I get back. So
I like that feeling of being on vacation when you're like, when I get home, I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this. I really got to prioritize this. It gives you a chance to really like straighten out your priorities, I find.
Yeah. Clear your head.
Yeah.
Make a list. It's a good list time.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Yeah, true.
Just write it all down. Good to go.
Right.
Good to go. Well, I started on a project. So like we have in our master bedroom closet, like your typical like wire rack builder grade, just crap.
100%. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. White covered wire.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. And like, I don't know, it's a 8-foot ceiling. And this thing is like chest level. So you have so much room above it. That's all you can do is stacks and stacks and stacks of stuff.
Yep.
And then like your shirts hang, and then underneath it, you got like 2.5 or 3 feet of wasted space. Yep. So I'm like, what the hell? So like, all right, I'm ripping all this crap out. I'm going to basically do like built-in like double or double hanging rod. So you basically double the storage you have in there. And then on top of it, it's going to have like 6 or 7 inches between the top of it and the ceiling. Perfect place to put shoe boxes and like shoes that you don't get every day.
Yeah, like it.
But then just like a kitchen, where your walls meet, what do you do with that corner, right? Do you have, you can't do like a lazy Susan. You don't want to do one of these where you got to kind of like reach far in the corner and whatnot. So I basically have the cabinets go to where they're like 2 feet away from the opposite wall. So it leaves like an opening in that corner.
Yeah.
That's just going to be a bunch of shelves for shoes.
It's a good solution.
And I'm like, all right. So I like modeled this thing all up in Fusion. I'm like, this is going to be nice. I'm not going to do a video on it because
okay.
I don't know. Like,
I can't believe people don't do this with their closets.
Yeah.
Whenever we were at a Texas Woodworking Fest and Drew Witt was talking, he was showing like all these different creators. He's like, I would go around to their, if I was looking at a video now, I'm going to go around to all their videos. I'm going to see what's performed the best.
Yeah.
And they were all cabinet videos. Like cabinet videos just performed
I've seen a lot of I feel like it's a pretty relatable thing. Like a lot of people want to build built-in storage in their house.
Yep.
And it seems simple enough. It seems like very beginner friendly.
Yep.
I think. Yeah.
So, I mean,
maybe I film it, and what I do is I wait to release that project until I finish my cabinet course, because that would be the perfect video to relate to a cabinet course.
Or at the very least, it could be a bunch of B-roll footage for the cabinet course.
Yeah, that's true. Very true.
What about if you I don't know, try and find like a bunch of kind of cool things you can integrate into.
I know, but see that at some point, I just want to get this damn thing done.
Yeah, I hear you.
Yeah, keep it simple. Make it, if you're going to do a video on it, I make it relatable and simple.
Something you know what you need? You know what you need in it? 100% non-negotiable. Both Gorilla Glue and a vacuum. Motorized tie rack.
There you go. That goes in the
corner. Do they still make motorized tie racks?
I don't know.
Oh, I'm sure. There's somebody out there that's got one.
Oh yeah.
How many ties do you guys own?
I 2 maybe.
I own one, and it's a joke tie.
Okay. Nice. I didn't wear a tie to my wedding, by the way. That's how much I despise ties.
You can still look very good in just a dress shirt and a blazer.
100%.
Nobody needs a tie.
What else can you motorize in a closet? Ooh, you can do like a drop-down bar. So, Google motorized closet. I'm just trying to find all the stupid things you can cram into your closet. I don't know why you would. I guess, maybe it's so you can put stuff high up and then have it drop down.
Oh, yeah. Motorized closet wardrobe rack. Hell yeah, brother.
Look at there's like a nice slide out thing for pants. That's pretty cool. I might actually use that.
These just seem like things are just going to go wrong and break.
I don't know. Some of the electric stuff, I agree with you. But some of it's just like closet hardware, like, essentially like drawer slides that have been adapted for a slightly different purpose.
I don't know. Maybe I think what I'll probably do is I'll just do this.
Mm-hmm.
I think I just want to get this damn thing done. I'm already 2 videos ahead.
Fair enough.
I knocked out another video this week.
So which one? The jigsaw one?
The jigsaw one's done, and then I did a beginner pro master level drawer box. I built 3 different drawer boxes.
Yep.
Did one of those.
Lead into the course?
Of course.
Yeah, of course. Of course.
Of course. What was I gonna say? And I'm like, I've been just pedal to the metal working on all that stuff. I was like, I think I just want to do something for me right now.
Fair enough.
Because if this whole closet thing works well, I've got 3 other closets that I could do it in.
Gotcha.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then if I'm filming video on that, Miranda doesn't care because she's not out of a closet during that time.
Yeah.
If that makes sense. You know what I mean? Like she's going to have to throw her clothes
It'll take
on.
twice as long to film it than to build it.
Right.
Oh, little ironing board that just slides out of one of the drawers. And you just iron things right in your closet.
Do you iron
Oh.
things?
Hmm?
Do you iron
No,
anything?
literally never.
No,
literally
this is
never.
dry cleaners are for.
Yeah.
If it wrinkles, I throw it out.
Yeah, I'll just get a new one. I have a really hot shower and I hang it from the shower bar.
Does that work?
There you go.
Yeah, a little bit. It's not perfect, but it's better than how it was when it went in.
Do you guys remember in like the 90s? I mean, this is probably from houses they built in like the 60s and 70s. They used to have laundry clothes chutes. So like in the hallway,
Yeah.
they had the little door that you'd throw your clothes down. That was
Yeah.
sweet.
If I was gonna build my own custom house, I might do something like that, honestly. Just like a big, 8-inch PVC pipe in the wall,
Yeah.
right down to the basement. Shunk.
For us, it's the stairwell. We just throw it over the
Over the
rails and it
banister.
just goes straight down to the bottom.
Yeah, that's pretty awesome.
Oh.
And
But
it's just a big
see-
pile of clothes.
Getting it down isn't as bad as getting it back up.
Okay, so what you're saying is you need like
You
a
want a
central
dumbwaiter.
vac line that
Yeah.
sucks the clothes up.
Like the thing at the bank
Yeah,
too.
Tube.
pneumatic
Shunk.
Yeah, it sucks it up, sucks it down.
It's all
You
about the
just,
sound
you just get
effects.
one of those dumb waiters and put it in the chute.
Yeah,
You bring it, bring it up, bring it down.
yeah.
Yeah.
I remember being in this is a weird memory, but I remember being in a house as a little kid and there was like an electric dumbwaiter.
Ooh.
It was like a parent's friend's house or something like that.
You ever get inside it?
No, never brave enough.
That'd be a time to be alive, though. You imagine that getting in there?
Oh, 100%. But there's no controls on the inside of it, so you're purely at the mercy of your screwball friends.
Yeah. There's some spooky stuff inside there.
Oh, 100%. 100%.
There's one time we rented a vacation house, like several families, whatever. It was like 25 people in this
Mhm.
house. So it was actually ended up being a pretty good deal, right? Because you had so many people
Yeah.
in the house. Well, they had an elevator, but it's like the jankiest, like in-home elevator thing you can think of. That like you get in it and you're like, dude, I don't think I'm gonna make it in here.
Well, I mean,
Not a commercial elevator by any means.
have you ever been in an elevator in Europe? They're like, it's shocking what passes for an elevator in half of the world.
Why Europe?
I don't know. For some reason, they have 2 doors and they're just barely big enough for 2 people to fit inside. It's insane.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess because the buildings are smaller and they try and like retrofit in these elevators. I'm not sure what it is, but I was appalled at the state of elevators over in the European continent.
I mean, is this the episode title? The one where they're appalled by elevators?
Appalled by elevators in Europe, I think.
Oh, I don't know. Where they crack the code on elevator construction.
Also, have you ever been having? I feel like a lot of people think that having an elevator in their house is a flex, which it is.
Ooh.
But if you have a house where there's an elevator, but it's really not necessary. Like I remember going to this, it was my friend's girlfriend's at the time. We went to her parents' cottage that they just finished building. And it was a nice townhouse. It was,
Yeah.
3 stories, 3-bedroom place, very modern, but 1,500, 1,800 square feet, something like that.
Sure.
And they had an elevator in it. And we're like, why? Like, what is the point of this thing? And I'm not sure if it got added just as a kind of like, kind of checking a box on a list or something.
It seems like more of a maintenance headache than anything.
It didn't feel appropriate in a house that size. And it kind of, if anything, hurt. And it just took up a lot of space too.
Right.
Yeah.
And it'd be noisy, wouldn't you think?
It was very noisy. It was weird.
And if anybody's ever been on a non-commercial elevator, they're not fast.
No.
They're
You're better.
slow.
If your legs work, you're much better off going up the stairs.
Right. I'm pretty sure like when we went on this vacation house thing, the only thing we ever used it for was like loading. It was like a beach house. So it was like on stilts and what. The bedrooms were like 2-3 stories up. So we just loaded everybody's luggage in the elevator, pressed 3, and then walked up the stairs and met the luggage up there. That was about all anyone ever used it for.
Interesting. Not a bad use. Not a bad use. Freight elevator.
Hey, you know what you can use the next half hour or so of your time for?
The after show.
Sure
Ooh.
can.
I like it.
Yeah. I thought that was a good segue.
Yeah, not bad.
Yeah.
Everybody, thanks for hanging out with us as always. We're going to jump over to the after show over on at patreon.com/offthecut-podcast. And I got to remember to say this. Mark your calendars. Tuesday, October 21st, we are having our next BYOC live hangout with our patrons.
Yep.
So if you want to
Sign
join that, head over to patreon.com/offthecut-podcast. Sign up for that tier level, and you'll unlock the after show too.
And chance to win a gift card like Mark did earlier today.
Ooh, yeah.
right.
Hell yeah, brother. All right. Well, we'll see you next week, guys and
See ya.
ladies.
Go get something bubbly.
We give a huge shout out to our returning top tier patrons.
Corey Duvall at Woodcraft and Honey.
Josh at Sawdust Builds.
Joe Welsh at Delaware Valley Workshop.
Goblin Spanker.
You can't say that anymore. Bill Burkle, WTV Woodworking.
Dadu said, yeah, buddy.
Building Creative.
Bailey Thompson.
Zach, to be honest with you, I don't even know if I follow you.
Bingo bango, you're done.
You should stop.
Forgot to upload the new intro with Gorilla Glue. But
Oh,
it's
no.
in post, so it'll be fine.
Okay.
That's all good. I realized that when we were talking about the festival thing that I posted today, I never marked them as a paid partner because I was getting pissed off with how Instagram was working. But I went back and did it.
Yeah, that's fine.
I don't think it actually matters.
No,
It's more of just like you just don't want to hear the brand complaining about it.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah, definitely.
I don't think we had any questions come through in the live chat per se.
I like Keith said that his ring is magnetic, so he doesn't drop screws. I might look into that.
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah.
You can go up to people's bank cards and
Yeah.
wipe it off there.
I wonder if anybody makes a little like mag strip reader because they have like smart rings now that measure your vitals and all that stuff. I wonder if anybody has a little mag strip reader ring.
Why do cards even still have the magnetic stripe on them anymore? Doesn't everybody just use like the tap chip thingy?
Yeah. They're
Yeah.
actually supposed to be phasing out the strip over time too.
Really?
Yeah, but it's like a 10-year plan. Like it'll be a while before we see them disappear completely.
Yeah.
I thought they're
Yeah,
supposed to
so
phase
we
out the
don't have-
penny too.
Nah.
Yeah. They did in Canada. Can't get pennies
Did
up
they?
here anymore. Yeah.
Yeah, but are they still in circulation?
No. And it was kind of a hard cutoff. I remember it was like one day they just announced that they were gone, and that was it.
So what
They're
did you
just,
do
like,
with your? Could
very
you take your
pragmatic.
pennies to the bank?
I think you could take them to the bank, but you'd be foolish to do so because I'm pretty sure the melt value of a penny was way more than 1 cent. So what
Oh.
you should do is get a crucible and melt them down into a solid block of copper and then sell that at a scrapyard.
Yeah, like I saw somewhere the melt value of a US penny is like 3 to 4 cents or something like that.
Yeah, and then I think the nickel is actually higher than the face value of the nickel too.
Interesting.
But it's illegal to do that, so
Yes.
I'm not encouraging it.
Oh, only
Yeah.
if you get caught.
I once heard a story of this guy who had a storage unit filled to the brim with nickels, and he was just waiting for the day when the government was like, "These aren't currency anymore, not circulation," and then he could melt them down.
If I had a nickel for every time, I'd be that guy.
What's his name? Perhaps
Keith Johnson.
Nicholas.
No, that would be nice.
Does he listen to a lot of Nickelback?
Maybe. Oh, my camera died. That's
Oh,
great timing.
all right. Live stream. We're heading to the after show. We'll catch you.
See you, everybody.
See ya.
Awkward pause.